It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Rico Dowdle. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it's up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. Only games league-wide, featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
One thing you can always trust about Carr is to give you a lot of games and a whole lot of numbers as a starter each and every season. He's just got a lightning quick release. I love watching him throw a football, but he's not gotten a lot of chances at postseason moments. And time is not on his side.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Micah Parsons making that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during the early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they can jump right back in.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Recovered by the defense. And they limit damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Throwing now, following the turnover. The throw is caught. Touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Carr now on 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Kamara. Bouncing football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Second and 3 now. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Number 34. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Saints.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they make the tackle at the 38. Throwing on 1st down. It's Carr. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the defense. Into the red zone. Return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends, but you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Carr. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on fourth down. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. He'll throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So in a very quick-moving contest, we've reached halftime. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to the half. Jalen McMillan, a touchdown catch in that first half. In that first half, we were treated to a stellar performance by quarterback Trey Lance. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. And for the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. He does it, touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And these guys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Carr with it on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Complete beyond the marker. Has room down the left sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Visitors 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The home teams and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Play action on first down. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. He has the touchdown. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. And this is one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They bring a tight end in motion right. They go play action with Carr. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Man, these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. But he's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Saints ball as we start the fourth, but any efforts might just be futile facing that deficit. From the shotgun, Carr connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that one goes for a give 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's complete to Kamara. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing again, it's Carr. Wow, it's free again! It's picked up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The home teams and Trey Lance headed back out on offense. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. For them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. They're set up at the 35 now. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Give to the fullback, diving straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Going right back to the fullback, next play. And tough sledding for him, only room to get it to the 30. So the run doesn't get the yardage, it's a turnover on downs.
What a terrific play by the front 7. They really had to crowd the middle and get the big bodies in there to stop Big Boy from powering over for a first down.
Here comes the Saints offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Carr. Complete out to the right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Carr off the play fake. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. Wow, it's free again! And it's picked up by the defense. At the 20. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. These guys keep running away with this. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys continue adding on to that lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Carr. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.